Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Where Did You Sleep Last Night as recorded by Leadbelly on guitar. Now this is a great blues song to play. It's only just a couple chords and it's in a 3/4 time signature. So we're going to work on our strumming in a 3/4 feel. We're going to be playing sort of a 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3 rhythm throughout the song. I'm going to break it all down for you step by step, and if you're interested in the Nirvana version of this song, I also have a lesson on that one on my channel as well. Now that one's a little bit more grunge and uses some more power chords, where this one sounds more acoustic and has some 7th chords and some more bluesier style voicings. So you can check out the other video as well if you're looking for more of a grunge sound with the same song. Before we dive in though, if you're new here, I want to give you a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. And you can grab it completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break down this song. Let's break down how to play Where Did You Sleep Last Night as recorded by Leadbelly on guitar. Now we've got an 8-bar blues chord progression here. We're going to use just a couple chords. Let me play it for you first and then I'll break it down. Here's what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's go over the chords first. We're going to start on an E7. And that's just a great bluesy chord here. It's your typical E. But we're going to add our pinky to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. We'll play all 6 strings. Now that chord is going to last for 2 bars. Now from there, we're going to go to A7 for a bar. And that's just a very common blues chord here. We've got the A, but played with just one finger, the index finger. And then from there, I'm going to grab the 3rd fret on the 1st string. And you can do that with your 2nd finger, or I'm using my ring finger, my 3rd finger there, whichever's comfortable for you. And then from there, I'm going to go to a folk-style G chord here. And this is a chord I use all the time. I'm playing the 3rd fret of the low E. I'm muting the 5th string, and then open, open, open 3. So I'm grabbing that with my ring and my pinky fingers. Then we'll go to B7. This is our last chord you need to learn. It's another great blues chord. Notice that there's a lot of 7th chords here, and that's a key indicator, to a blues style, is using these 7th chords. This is going to be played from the 5th string down. 2, 1, 2, open, 2. That's going to go for 2 bars, and then we'll go back to that E7 for 2 bars. Now sometimes I play that E7, it's the same notes, but I use these fingers. I just cover 2 there. So if you see me doing that, that's all I'm doing. But it's still just good old E7. And that's the way that a lot of the old blues players played E, was like that. A little bit harder to play, but once you get used to it, it's a great thing to have in your bag of tricks. So counting wise here, this song has a 3 feel to it. So we're going to think 3 beats per bar. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we're going to play, as I mentioned, 2 bars of that E7. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll go to A7 for a bar. 1, 2, 3. Then to G for a bar. Okay, that's the first part. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A, 2, 3. G, 2, 3. Then we'll go to B7 for 2 bars. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then back to E7 for 2 bars. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you add all that up, it's 8 bars long. Now we're going to finish with 2 bars of E7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Then we go back to the top. In the pines, where we're playing 2 bars of E7. So when we loop it around, it's actually like 4 bars of E7. So here it is. I'll just play through it, just strumming once per bar. A 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. E, 2, 3. E, 2, 3. A, 2, 3. G, 2, 3. B, 2, 3. B, 2, 3. E, 2, 3. B, 2, 3. That's it. Now, strumming wise, we can do some cool kind of alternating bass notes and also some little bass runs, like kind of some bluesy figures there. So what Leadbelly's doing is he first just plucks the bass note. So you pluck that low E, and then you're gonna go down, up, down, and that's 2 and 3, so it's 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. That's sort of the groove. I would just practice that. Just to get the feel there. From there, we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. Then we're gonna alternate the bass. That's a kind of a country thing, right? So I'm plucking the 6th string, then doing down, up, down, then plucking the 5th string, then going down, up, down. That's just a great country kind of blues feel right there. In 3. Now, in the 2nd bar, we're gonna cut our strumming pattern a little short to make room for this cool lick. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now what I did there on beat 3 was I played a triplet and I did a little hammer on from 0 to 2 to 3 on the low E string. So that's 1 pluck and you're getting 3 notes. So then you pluck the 5th string. We're gonna continue that strumming pattern through the chords. Now what happens here is we always wanna start with that root note. So on the A chord, I'm gonna pluck the A string. On the G chord, I'm gonna pluck the note G, which is the 3rd fret of the low E. So all together, the first 4 bars go like this. From there, we're gonna play. So here we went to the B7 chord. We're gonna pluck the 5th string, then go down, up, down. So then we're gonna play this little bass line. And it goes with the melody. The whole night through. It's kind of cool. It's like playing the melody there on the low 6th string. So we're gonna play the B7, then bring that middle finger up, grab the 2nd fret of the low E, go down, up, then play the 4th fret of the low E, and then drop it down to open E. So okay, so that's the B7. Then we're gonna play our alternating bass, just alternating from 6 to 5, 6th string, 5th string, like this. So altogether, the last 4 bars go. All right, let's put it all together. We're gonna play it from the top so you can hear all 8 bars. When we get to the end, we'll repeat it. So we're gonna play it 2 times. At the end of that, we'll just strum an E7. Get ready, and I'll count you in. 2 bars. A 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. repeat. And on E. So remember that as you go through, you've got that 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3. That sort of 3-4 feel. And if hitting those bass notes is too hard to be exact, you could always just strum the chords as well. But start off with making sure that you've got the right chord changes, and then you can fill in from there. Like maybe you want to add the bass notes or add the little walking run in between the chords. But there's different ways depending upon where you're at that you could start with an easier version, or then you can add more of those embellishments to make it a little bit harder. And to help you even more, be sure to pick up my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to tie right in with today's lesson, as it's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to map out the entire fretboard. And this is so useful for understanding how chords and scales and basically how keys and everything come together. So grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. And before you go, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know what's your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Just comment it down below so I can make some more videos here on the channel helping you out. As always, thanks for your support with the videos. We'll catch you in another one real soon.